Okay, hey guys, actually I had to narrate this again because I realized how much stupid stuff I say. No wonder everyone thinks I'm stupid. Whatever. There's your stills, because I'm actually a straight A student. Okay, that was kind of actually lame to admit. Yeah, I'm one of those really shallow people. Anyway, so I'm here, and you know what? I think Professor Oak looks kind of like he's gotten fat. So I check in my pants, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a guy. So this isn't just some playthrough. Well, I guess it is a playthrough, but it's my playthrough. It's a playthrough. It's a Nuzlocke run, and basically, I guess if you don't know what that is, it's where like if one of your Pokemon faints, it dies, and you can't ever heal it or anything. The only time you can heal a Pokemon is if it's at a Pokemon Center, so no items or anything, and you have to catch the first Pokemon on the route. Okay, you can only catch one Pokemon per route, and you can only catch the first one you meet on that route the very first time you're at it. And if you don't have any Pokeballs, well, that's just too dang bad. I mean, you don't have to, but you have to if you want it, and there's no going back, oh, well, I found one I like now, I'm going to catch it now. No, you can't do that. So it's kind of hard. I mean, it's not that hard, but it's hard, I guess. Well, I say that. It's hard on yellow, but first-gen games were actually the hardest, surprisingly. Some of y'all be like, no, no, they don't have Garchomp. Yeah, well, shut up, this isn't Wi-Fi. So, Fatty Professor Oak apparently has an orange shirt in game, but his sprite, I thought, had a purple shirt. But maybe I'm just pretty freaking stupid. I know Gary has, like, purple pants, and they kind of look... You can't even really tell. It looks kind of like he's wearing a unitard. But, so now he's like, oh, well, I'm going to give you a Pokemon. If you're such a good Pokemon trainer, why are all the Pokemon you're trying to give me level 5? That's very rude of him. So I actually could not decide. I spent about 20 minutes deciding if I did or did not want Bulbasaur last time. And I actually had to edit that out. And I really wanted Charmander, but I decided not to get it because Brock and Misty would be really tough, especially if I didn't get a fighting type. And Butterfree really isn't that good. I mean, it's okay in first gen, but after that, there's so many better options. So, I chose Bulbasaur, and I'm actually probably not going to name very many, people, or not people, Pokemon, after people off Gary Oaks, because, I don't know, that just means some people might not get it. Yeah, guys, I'm from actually a really great community. It's called Gary Oaks Battle Frontier. We've been around for about, I guess, a little over a year now. And it's a pretty cool place. That's actually why I'm recording this. I was doing a yellow Nuzlocke run, and I kind of epically failed at it. And then they were like, hey, well, Boxxy, didn't you get a mic so you could start recording your Wi-Fi battles? But it's just so much easier just to play black and white on shoddy. Yeah, we're still on shoddy, but you know what? We have black and white. We actually have a server. Small gun, you don't. Yeah, but we're not really big. But usually we have about like 40 members on. Sorry, I had to get a drink. Not like alcoholic, I promise. You'd know if I was drunk. Okay, that was really awkward silence. So, what kind of professor roots for his own grandson to lose? I mean, that's just kind of messed up. But, I mean, he gave Trollin Gary person. I don't want to call it Gary because Gary's like my friend on Gary Oaks. But I don't like my rival, so his name is Trollin because I'm Boxxy. Ahaha, 69 XP. I'm not going to make some stupid joke about it because I'm actually not that immature like a lot of the people on here are. So Trollin still has his little rapist smile on even though I beat him. And then Professor Oak's like, excellent! Dude, I just beat your grandson even though he had the freaking fire type, but it didn't know any fire moves, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So I'm just like, hey, where the heck do you think you're going? And your Charmander is supposed to die. You're supposed to let me kill you with my Bulbasaur. So I'm still running away, I guess. And this little autistic girl is like, derp, I registered a sign. Or, I mean, not registered, remembered. Gosh, now I'm the retarded one. Oh, so I guess you just saw that. I got into a battle, but I'm not going to show you the random battles. I mean, the only time I'll show you a random battle is if, I don't know, is if I decide to catch one, or if one of my Pokemon dies because in that battle or as a direct result of that battle. Like, say it got poisoned or something. I don't think burn affects you outside of battle. No, it doesn't. It can't. Yeah, isn't that sad? I've been playing Pokemon since it came out and I still didn't remember off the top of my head. So now we're gonna go into the Pokemart to get some Pokeballs. But this creeper just magically knows I'm from Pallet Town. And I'm like, do you stalk me? Sir, answer my question. But he's just like, oh, well, go run this errand for me. Deliver this parcel to Professor Oak. And I'm like, no, what if it's drugs? But he threatened to shoot me. So I decided to go. And so now I'm walking back. And I just noticed the trees, they kind of look like they have a face on them. Like, look at the very top. They kind of look like they have eyes on them, don't they? Yeah, now that I pointed that out, you can't unsee it. Oh, pro tip. If you don't know how to read the signs, go up and click on them. When I was little, I didn't know you could do that, and I felt stupid. Actually, I learned how to read from Pokemon games. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Well, whatever, you have to learn how to read somewhere. So, Alzheimer's grandpa is like, oh, thanks. You gave me my parcel. I got some custom Pokeballs. Why don't I get custom Pokeballs? I want me some star stickers like Richie had in the anime. And be able to put them on my Pokédex. Oh gosh, here comes the Pokédex. If he's a Pokemon professor, how come he doesn't know enough to fill up the Pokédex? Pokédex is retarded. And why is he just leaving freaking Squirtle up on that? You know what, Squirtle's gonna feel unloved and dejected and start the Squirtle squad all over again. Even though this isn't yellow. Yeah, sorry, I had a drink again. My throat really hurts, as you might be able to tell. I mean, y'all probably don't know my voice or whatever. But you could probably infer I'm sick. And so, yeah, I need to drink a lot. So, anyway, yeah, Squirtle Squad. It's too bad they didn't remake Yellow, because, you know what, Yellow is really cool. But I decided I was going to record a Fire Red, Leaf Green. One of the two. I'm decided on Leaf Green, obviously. If you paid attention in the very beginning. But I decided to do that just because it's in color. And even though yellow is really fun, I feel like it might not be that fun to watch. So I got a town map from his sister because their Alzheimer's grandpa is lazy. She's like, how lazy? And I'm like, no, he could like wander off and get hurt. Poor old man. Not that I'd really care. He kind of looks like a rapist. Ah, random battle. That could have been the rapist professor, but it wasn't. It was a Pidgey. Well, it could have been a Rattata. I don't remember. How do you even pronounce that? I pronounce it how I want. Because I've been pronouncing it since I learned how to pronounce things. So I'm just going, and, you may notice, I go to the Pokemon Center a lot. And that's because you can't use potions or anything, and if your Pokemon faints, like I said earlier, it's gone forever. And if all of your Pokemon faint, like, it's okay if you white out. Well, some people say it's not, but for the purposes of this, I'm gonna say it is. If like, all your Pokemon faint and you have none left that are like alive in your PC, then the game's over. And I don't want to lose the game this early. I just lost the game. Anyway, so I thought I was gonna end it there, but I actually decided no. I'm gonna let y'all see me catch my first Pokemon. And you're like, well, why not go to Route 1? Well, let's see. When I went to Route 1, I didn't have anything. And now it's like, yes, Mankey. So, see, I'm like level 8, and I'm going to have to be careful, because if I killed this, I wasn't going to be able to catch any more Pokemon. So, see, he gets a critical hit on me, and it only does 5 damage. That's pretty weak. I'm going to have to, like, switch train him, or go to the Pokecenter a lot. So I was like, go, Pokeball! Because look how little that has. And I was like, yes! Because I finally caught it. And I thought I wasn't going to catch it, but it turns out I did catch it. The first time I recorded everything, I didn't catch it. I'd actually start over because the first time I recorded this, I recorded it wrong. So yeah, now I'm naming it, and I named it Hoodie. So now I have Pajamas, the Bulbasaur, and Hoodie.